Hey, it's Thomas here, and today we're going to do a quick review on the Avast Vibe Zeolite Reactor. Let's shake things up. The Zeovit System is an excellent way to stay hands-on with your tank. Doing the daily dosing and pumping your Zeolite reactor keeps you in tune with your reef. As awesome as that is, I'm not always going to be home, and if I go away for a few days on the weekend, I want to be able to make sure that I can automate key tasks to keep things consistent and stable for my corals. Zeolite reactors can also be easy to forget about because they're tucked away under the stand, which is out of sight and out of mind. And they can be a little bit cumbersome to work with since you got to bend over to reach them down in that stand. Thankfully, Avast has an excellent solution for keeping the zeolite from getting bogged down with bacterial mulm so that I don't have to go down there and do it myself and break my back twice a day, and also so I don't forget. The Vibe is essentially a robust reactor sitting on an ingenious vibrating platform that allows it to jostle the media automatically for you with just the right amount of force to get all of the media moving so the bacterial film is shed without flinging the zeolite media all around the reactor or breaking it apart. Being able to automate this particular piece of maintenance means you can get really consistent with shaking up that zeolite more than once a day so that it can work really efficiently to keep that ammonia out of the aquarium so it doesn't break down into nitrate or nitrate, helping to maintain that ultra-low nutrient system that Zeovit is known for. In the box, you'll find the Vibe Reactor, the Vibe Base, 3/4 inch union disconnects, a 3/4 inch ball valve, 4 feet of 3/4 inch kink-resistant tubing, 4 nylon wing nuts, 4 nylon screws, 4 nylon nuts, and 4 rubber grommets. The Vibe comes in 2 different sizes, one to hold 2 liters worth of zeolite media and then one to hold 4 liters of zeolite media like the model I've got here. Assembly and setup are super easy, but you will need to pick up a couple of extras to get your Vibe reactor running. The Vibe is an external reactor and sits outside of the sump and can be fed by a pump of your choice. I'm going to be using a Seche Syncra 2.0 for this 4-liter Vibe, but you can always go with a controllable DC pump if you want extra fine tuning. Or if your plumbing allows it, you can tie the Vibe into a manifold from your return pump. To get those zeolites rocking and rolling, you want to pick up a simple wall timer to plug the Vibe into, unless of course you already have an aquarium controller with a plug to spare. Zeolite usually works best if you shake it up a couple of times a day for roughly 1 minute each time. Personally, I'd set it to go off for 1 minute every 12 hours or so. Currently, the Vibe is an external-only reactor. Personally, I would have loved to seen an internal version as well. Not everybody's got a ton of room in their cabinets or in their stands, and sometimes we got a little bit of extra room in our sumps, so it would have been nice if that was an option for this unit. Also, keep in mind the reactor vibrates, so if it is leaning up against the side of your cabinet or your sump, you're going to get that vibration carrying throughout the system and creating a little bit of a racket, so it's really important to make sure it's got enough space around it that it's not shaking things up that it shouldn't be. That said, being able to automate a task that is otherwise pretty tedious and can be easily forgotten about is well worth the space in the stand or even directly beside it. I'm a big fan of the robust acrylic construction and the performance of the Vibe. I definitely recommend it to anybody who's running the Zeovit system, who maybe wants to save their back from bending over all the time, or maybe just wants to keep things a little bit more consistent for their corals, which I'm sure they'd appreciate. I've always found it remarkable how well the Zeovit system works to color up SPS corals. It's almost a guarantee when you follow the program. Randy, in fact, is going to tell you all about it right here in this video. So go have a look. Really cool system. Super hands-on, but it's a cool system.